Welcome to Aaron's Book Club, a business book club that helps people implement change via reading. Today we're going to be reviewing Powerful by Patty McCord, who is the chief executive of talent at Netflix. First and foremost, I think this was a fantastic book based around Netflix and its growth. This book was released in 2018 and ultimately looks at how Patty and Reed Hastings formulated culture within Netflix, which is fantastic. It's an interesting insight into recruitment and can be used for a startup business or someone that works in a recruitment orientated role within a big business. The reflection plus move forward philosophy that Patty uses is really important, because you have to be able to see where you're going, but you have to understand the reasons why you've ended up in the position that you're in. And that reflection and move forward philosophy was key to Netflix's growth. The start, or to start, Patty leads towards a philosophy that everyone has great intentions. And if you lead with that in a recruitment mindset, then that's always a brilliant place to start, because you're giving everybody the opportunity to showcase their talent in an environment that's going to suit them. And a growth mindset ultimately. Patty McCord talks about senior leaders, and she did a conference for 1,000 senior leaders and asked them a question, which ultimately was, out of the 1,000 people in the room, who's in the first job or the job that they started in? And nobody put the hand up. A follow-on question was, out of the people in the room, who believes that retention of the staff is important? And 99% of the audience put the hand up. And she was sort of saying, that's counterproductive, because none of you are in your first job, so you can't expect people to stay in a position. It's about creating an environment that people thrive in and then have the ability or the potential to move forward. She almost then goes on to say that her ideology for Netflix was to make it a CV-worthy place to be, which ultimately means that she knows that people are going to move on, but she's going to train them correctly and allow them to have Netflix on their CV, which will allow them to progress in their career. And I think that's a great mentality and mindset to have when you grow in a business. Recruitment is going to be a key engagement point for every single business, and Patty McCord's outlook on recruitment is brilliant. She always says that at the start, or to start, everyone has the best intentions. It's now our job as recruiters or people that are creating culture and freedom within our role in our business to engage the people to perform at their highest, knowing that everyone has the greatest intentions but also wants to develop and improve. Mentality is going to be super important, and Patty McCord alludes to this in the book. She almost wants you to think like a sports manager or a football manager, and with your job to be build a great team and have that in mind whilst you're recruiting. She says that a lot of businesses are built around a family element, when actually she believes it should be built around building a great team, which is contradictory to a lot of leadership books. She also looks to aspiration. So what is going to make this team amazing in 6 months' time? And by understanding that, she knows the people that she needs to recruit in the moment and how she needs to grow them, and which touch points in the near future she's going to have to focus on in order to get the best of the staff. I think it covers culture, freedom, recruitment, goal setting, accountability, transparency in work and in the vision for the overall organisation, so that the person that would be perceived to be at the bottom of the roster understands what the person at the top is trying to create and can buy into that vision, which ultimately creates better performance. And this is about cultivating high performance via culture and freedom. I'd give this book an 8.5 out of 10. It is in my recent video about my top 10 books, and rereading this book has been absolutely fantastic for me and gave me some ideas for the future. I hope it helps you guys. So this has been my review of Powerful by Patty McCord and Netflix. See you next time, and thank you for watching.